All right, guys. This is take two of my episode 4 review of Chainsaw Man because the first video that went up, I recorded it at like 6 in the morning and I didn't realize my mic wasn't on. So, yeah, sorry about that, but here we are. She's still an angel. Okay? First things first, we open up this episode with a lovely little flashback of Power sort of thinking back to where her motivations are. She's like, I don't understand. No life is more important than the next, but here I am trying to find a human to save a cat of all things. This is a stupid reason. That's a big theme for the majority of this episode. So after that flashback, we get her in Denji's arms after he's killed the Bat Devil and rescued her and Meowie, and she's like, "I tried to kill you, and yet you saved me. Why'd you save me?" And Denji just points at her tit, and he just goes, and she's just like, "That's such a stupid reason." And she's like, "All right, fine. You can fondle my chest. The deal's a deal." And as Denji's, celebrating, doing his happy dance, his arm gets shot off. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought it was a devil hunter, but then we whip around and we see it's this leech devil. We find that out later, but whatever. You guys watch the episode. But it was a leech devil that did it because the leech devil was the bat devil's boo, and she's here for revenge. Initially, she's going to spare Denji, but when she tells him that she's not going to spare Power or the cat, Denji's like, nah, fuck that. You got to go. So he goes to chainsaw out. However, it only sticks out of his head a little bit, sort of like how we see Pochita's chainsaw head here. That's basically what Denji's working with, because he is very, very short on blood, and he is also one-handed at this point. So we had an awesome fucking fight sequence. And then, as Denji is about to deal the finishing blow, the Leech Devil stabs him in the chest with her tongue. And as she's getting ready to eat him, Aki here, he comes in with his devil, a Fox Devil. He does one of these boys, and the Fox Devil appears, boom, bites off the Leech Devil's head. And then we get to meet the rest of Aki's devil hunting crew. So that's Himino. Himino, I guess. She's the senior of the group, aside from Aki himself. She is just an incredibly shy, anxious girl. I feel bad for her already, but like relatable. You're living in a world with devils trying to kill all of humanity. And then this dude, I have no idea what the fuck his name was. I don't even know if it was said, to be honest with you guys. But afterwards, they take Power and Denji in for debriefing. Oh, I should note, during this fight, this is when Power first realizes that Denji is not just a human and that he can devil out. And I low key think this might be wishful thinking on my part because I could totally fucking ship them. But this might be where she sort of goes like, "Okay, I see you, boy." Because we'll get to that later, or in the thumbnail, as you can tell. We're simping over here hard. So as they're going in for briefing, Aki's just like he's telling him about the reports and everything. He's like, "All right, now if I dig deeper into this, the service department is just gonna get rid of you and Power, which you know what that means. So tell me what happened. Why are you trying to cover for Power? Because this entire time, Aki's like, you're trying to make friends with devils when devils and fiends want nothing more than to kill people. The deal I made with the Fox Devil, I give him part of my body as food in exchange for power. So what's going on here?" And Denji, he's playing dumb here. He's like, well, that might be the other devil's case, but power seems cool, because tatas. So Aki's just like, all right, fine. We'll look over this under one condition. You follow my lead, because as Aki's thinking about this after Denji relays that power is cool, so like that's why I saved her, and or why I'm not ratting her out, I guess, for trying to kill me. So he's thinking about the civilians that he talked to after the whole Denji versus Bat from the previous episode. Two of the three of them were very thankful for him, whereas the last dude was kind of just like, he threw me in my car at the Bat Devil after he said he didn't give a shit about saving some dude. So, feelings are hurt there. So, Aki's just like, all right, listen, learn some manners, please. I can handle the social aspect of this, but just for the love of God, learn some manners. And then she's like, all right, I'll think about it. So, afterwards, Aki goes to report to Makima, and she basically points out how Denji and Power were able to get out of their patrol area, and that's not allowed. But Aki makes the point of, well, there were no casualties and two devils were exterminated, so I think we can look that over for right now. And Makima's kind of just like, okay, that's fine. But you seem to be getting a little soft. I wonder if Denji's having an influence on you. Naki's like, he's not. He's just an idiot. Which, oh yeah, when she was asking him how they could have possibly gotten out of the jurisdiction area, Aki pretty much is just like, we can literally chalk that up to their own stupidity. Which, Aki's just like, Denji is a fucking idiot, and he's gonna stand by that statement. I feel like forever, and that's fine with me because Aki is basically gonna have to play dad here coming up. So, unbeknownst to Aki, as him and Denji are getting breakfast and getting ready for lunch, Power waltzes into their apartment, and as Power and Denji are just like running amok with their cat, Aki's on the phone with Makima, and he's just like, "Ma'am, what is the meaning of this?" And she's like, "Well, you know, I figured it'd be weird having Power stay at the headquarters indefinitely, so you seem to be the best at keeping track of these two, so I'm gonna leave that in your care." And he's just like, "All right, fine. If it's a job, it's a job, right?" So as we're getting acquainted with how Power is, we get some fucking great moments here. So she hates vegetables to the point where she's throwing them across the room off of her plate. And Denji catches it and he's just like, "Hey, listen, devil, you're going to respect the farmers that grew this carrot." And she's just like, "Yeah, whatever." She doesn't flush her toilet, which Denji rants about later. And she doesn't like to bathe, which is what prompts this wonderful reaction from the both of them. And Aki, welcome to fatherhood. You're going to love it here. Probably not, though. But afterwards, as Denji's cleaning up the shit toilet, Power walks into the bathroom, and he's just like, he calls her a shit devil, which is a fucking wonderful line, by the way. I love that. And he's just like, "Hey, this shit gets stuck to the toilet. You gotta start fucking flushing." And she's just like, "Hey, we had a deal, didn't we?" And all of a sudden, all of that anger that Denji had just like goes out the window because she's just like, "All right, I wasn't gonna actually let you do it, but you get to squeeze my breast 3 times." And Denji is just pretty much just like on his knees, and he's just like, "Holy shit, it's fucking happening." She's just like, "All right, 1 for saving the cat, 2 for killing the bat, and 3 for saving me from Aki trying to find a reason to kill me, pretty much." So for that, Denji gets to touch her tits 3 times. Well, squeeze them. So after that, Denji proclaims, "She's an angel," which she is. We love her, and we love this end credits because we can clearly see from the end credits animation, which, by the way, I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times, along with the episode, like 4 or 5 times by now, honestly. But Power is the best girl. She is an angel. And I will see you guys back here next week, hopefully without any audio fuck ups on my behalf. I apologize for that. But yeah, can't wait for the next episode.